What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we got the big announcement of the new 2K game that is going to be coming out later on this year, WWE 2K Battlegrounds. Set to feature the arcade style action and over-the-top superstar designed environment and moves that we have not seen in a WWE game in quite a while. Over the last 10 years, we simply gotten simulation WWE games, but with WWE 2K21 being cancelled this year, 2K is set to give us this game that they've been working on, and we have no idea about it. It is set to release on fall 2020, with October and November being the likely release month, as that is when 2K been releasing their WWE games. Now with this full announcement, we did got a WWE 2K Battlegrounds teaser trailer. It is just a teaser, so obviously it's just 25 seconds. So let's go ahead and break it down, because a lot of you guys are already noticing some of the good stuff, and some that are a bit outdated and what all of it could mean. So we start off with the Rock model being shown to us, very reminiscent of WWE All-Star, with of course the superstar being exaggerated with a big headed, big muscle feel to it. As he is making his entrance, we get our first look at the arena stage, or the first arena reveal for this game. The name of it simply seems to be the Dock, which makes sense up to why there's water around the ring and the environment that we get to see in the remainder of this trailer. On this next frame, this is when things get crazy. We got The Rock, he got John Cena right above his shoulders, and look at that, looks like John Cena's gonna be in this game. Of course he is. Anyways, before the craziness starts, you guys can see that there's a snake actually hanging by the tree. There's fans all around the arena, or the swamp, the dock, whatever it is that it is, and with the fans, there is two crocodiles, one on each side of the ring. Then we got The Rock literally tossing John Cena like a bag of meat towards the crocodile, who is ready to eat nothing, because John Cena, you can't really see him and he is nothing, but John Cena is about to get eaten. The animation is absolutely sick, Rock's face expression is awesome, and this just went from PG-13 to some crazy hardcore stuff. Now obviously way over the top, but that's kind of what they're going with right now, and I understand that this is not everybody's cup of tea, but just keep in mind that it's supposed to be something different, so if they're gonna do it different, they might as well go all wild. Anyways, John Cena again about to be eaten, and right before he does land on the mouth, it cuts away into something else, so we didn't get to see the full animation of what happened next. It is a teen-rated game, so keep that in mind, so it will be interesting to see how this plays out. Now it feels kind of obvious that this is more or less a finisher move or a signature move for The Rock, so after he performs this, chances are the match is over and it means he won the match. It's probably one of those insane OMG moments that will end the match. On the next frame, we get a look at another arena with Charlotte Flair rocking her green attire, which we've seen her use multiple times, but if you get to see in the background, this is a New York arena with a potential name of it being New York Pit Arena. Clearly they're underground, seems to be some sort of train station, or at least part of a train station. There's even fire, so maybe there's a riot happening somewhere. On the next frame, we get to see the men Becky Lynch, and we get to see way more how the action is gonna be looking when we are actually playing the game. There's a lot of signs of what seems to be the entrance of this is closed off, or maybe the entrance is just in another different side, but as you guys can see, there is an empty pathway without any fans in it. And one thing that they said is that they were going to focus on a lot of interactive things, so it could be that we could brawl it out throughout the arena, which will be awesome. We get Charlotte Flair with a savage punch to Becky Lynch, and we get the sort of like All-Star type of animation, including showing extra effect on the point of impact. On the next frame, we get Charlotte Flair performing one of her signature to Becky Lynch, and Charlotte is literally glowing or just on fire with sparks all over her. We also get to see Becky Lynch selling the move, which again is over the top, so so when she hits her face right on the mat, she just bounces all the way back and jumps extra high. During this Becky Lynch frame, one thing that I want you guys to keep in mind is that some of these logos are outdated. Even the WWE logo that you guys can see in the turnbuckle is the older one, way before the clean one that we got right now. And I'm talking multiple years ago, so it makes me wonder how long they've been working on this game for. Which is not a bad thing, because the longer that they've been working on it, the better it is for us, because hopefully they got a better and polished game by the time that it does comes out. Next, we get to see Becky Lynch all fired up. She goes up for a right hand to Charlotte, and when it hits impact, it blows up. The text on the screen that we got is "Brawl without limits," so they are emphasizing the freestyle play that we get in this game. Then we go to John Cena versus The Rock. John Cena is getting ready to do an uppercut. He is also all fired up, so clearly this is probably one of the features when it comes to signatures and finishers. You do enough damage and so on, and by the time that you perform those moves, this effect comes with it. Again, the WWE logo is outdated, which is weird. Maybe all of that is just something that they are going to update by the time the game comes out, or maybe these arenas that we're seeing just happen to have this outdated logo for the sake of it. To bring it up once again, as you guys can see with John Cena performing this move, it is just very similar to WWE All-Star, where any move that you perform will cause the opponent to oversell it by going high up in the air or bouncing extra, flying extra, and so on. On the next frame, we got John Cena and The Rock all the way up in the air, but this time The Rock is of course with the special effect, so he is getting ready. He turns John Cena around and hit him with a massive DDT, and we get to see the rest of this arena, which looks insane. I wonder if besides the crocodile we also got some sharks all up in the waters over there, because that would be insane. The last set of frames that we get, we go back to Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair, and there's a big difference in Charlotte Flair this time around. Instead of it being all red up, all fired up, Charlotte Flair is actually rocking a green effect. She jumps up and get ready to take out Becky Lynch with a massive left arm right off the back of Becky's neck, causing her to bounce her face right on the mat, and then Charlotte ends up celebrating with her green fist. And that right there is the 25-second WWE 2K Battleground teaser trailer that we got. Chances are I missed a couple of things, so let me know down in the comments below anything else that you noticed and that caught your attention. As for my initial thoughts on all of this, of course it is just a 25-second trailer. Obviously it's gonna look good. 2K is gonna make sure that it looks amazing. 2K track record with WWE games obviously hasn't been that great, so they needed to give us something that is exciting. So far this looks exciting, but we need more. We need to see it more to actually judge it. We don't know what type of content is on this game just yet. Is there going to be a single player? Is there going to be some type of universe mode type feature that we could do more with it? The big positive that I see on all of this is that they are finally giving us a arcadey style game, and it looks like they're trying to go all out with it, which I'm completely fine with. I actually ended up enjoying NBA Playgrounds, which was developed by the same developers that are making this game, so that is something that actually does get me excited. They ended up delivering an over-the-top NBA game that for a while it was fun to play. You could revisit it and actually have some fun in it and enjoy just how unique it is. So I'm expecting the same for this. The last thing to point out is that with this game releasing this year, this actually means that WWE 2K simulation games are going to be taking a break. Visual Concept is actually getting extra time to develop their game, which is likely going to be WWE 2K22. And this is exactly what Visual Concept needed. With last year's release of WWE 2K20, it's clear that they need more time to master their own game. After splitting from Yuke's, they've been trying to figure things out, and this is the time that hopefully all of this does happen. Work on giving us that next WWE 2K with everything that we've been wanting, and most importantly, deliver it at a state that it actually works. Give us the brand new match types, the game modes that we've been asking for. Bring the fun stuff back that the past game been lacking while the older ones had it. This is all the same that I want for WWE 2K Battlegrounds. Really hope that it's a WWE game that feels complete. Don't tone it down. Give us the roster, the match types, the modes, a good online, and so on. Anyways guys, that is what I got for you in this video. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. As I mentioned at the beginning, I know that it's not everybody's cup of tea, so I'm very curious to see what you guys are going to be saying. With that being said, if you guys enjoy or found all of this coverage informative, make sure to hit an elbow drop and turn those notifications on. I will catch you guys on the next one, so stay savage.